Hey, comic book community, Lombox Love Affair here. I have another haul. This is my haul extravaganza that I had to splice into about 5 different videos. So we'll see when I actually get to post this one because I want to space them out to give you time to breathe. This is all variant covers. Variant covers are controversial to some or second nature to others. So I appreciate a good piece of art. I got my bulldog, that's a graffiti bulldog behind me that a friend made for me that lives nearby. And I just love local art. I love fun art. I love artists, and comic book artists are no exception. So if I find a good comic cover, I may just buy it for the sake of the art, regardless of whether I collect it. So these are all variant covers of one way or another, and I'm going to jump into it because there's a lot here to cover. So I went to Los Angeles and posted this one on my Facebook page, my Instagram page. But I picked this one up at a store. They gave it to me for $200. I need to rebag it. It's splitting. It was Deadpool 45, the Run the Jewels variant. So they had it listed for $250. He went down to $200. I was like, okay, I'll do this. This falls into the category of I never see this book, and I never see it affordable. And it's probably VF Plus near mint minus right now. There is no color breaking crease, which is great with the black, but it does have a couple of spine indents. So I wonder if a press will be good. It is a thick book, so this might not be an easy one to press, so I need to explore that further. But this is you got Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. It is the hip-hop variant for this particular Deadpool cover. So issue number 45. Scotty Young, too. So this would be a great one to get pressed and graded in the future, but because it's a hard one to find, I was like, let me grab that. I like a Scotty Young cover. I like a Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. I'm a Deadpool fan too, but really it's the Thanos and it's the rarity of the book that I was like, let me snag that. So I was happy about that. Off of eBay, I picked up this Green Lantern 50 Jim Lee variant. I didn't really know this one existed, and this is a ratio of some sort. It might be 1 in 25, 1 in 50, but really cool, busy cover. Jim Lee, I did collect Green Lantern during this time, so I'm surprised I didn't know this particular cover, probably because it was expensive, but I found it for a good deal on eBay. Also picked up Secret Wars #1, the Jim Chung variant. This one is a bit of a hot one. People were buying this left and right because of the Secret Wars news, potential Doctor Doom stuff happening in the MCU. I'm a big Jim Chung collector. I love his work. This one I bought originally for around $70 shipped, $70, $80 shipped. The seller shipped it. This bag is really loose, and actually this is the original bag and board. The book shifted around a lot, and so it did get dented up a little bit. It could use a press, and I was disappointed. So I asked the seller, I was like, is there anything you could do? I really wish you had secured this a little bit better because it is loose in there, and the book got dented up. And the seller offered me half off. So I got this book for about $30. I thought that was a win. I appreciated that. I wasn't being a hard ass. I just wanted to make the seller know that it really didn't ship well in terms of how they packaged it within the mailer that they used. And I can't remember what kind of mailer they used, but it was not a Gemini. So yeah, it could be near mint. I was disappointed that it wasn't because it was advertised as such. So hey, so happy to have this in the collection. Picked up at a local con, Unity Red. I love this book. I have one already. I have it signed by Shooter, but this is a hard-to-find Unity crossover variant cover in the beginning days of Valiant, 92, 91, 92, and right when they started doing these incentive covers. They were probably one of the first retailers to do incentive-type covers on a regular basis for their customers. So that, and they had the gold covers, and I loved when they would do spotlights of what people did to get that cover, so that they would mail people covers. They mailed me a cover of Turok #1 gold because I had a birthday cake as a kid that had EXO and Solar on it. So they mailed me an incentive cover for free. Also picked up at another convention, X-Men and Messiah Complex #1, the Mark Silvestri variant. I may have this already. I couldn't remember. I found it for cheap. picked it up. I think I found it for like $5. So Mark Silvestri, yeah, definitely do that all day. Another one is Wolverine #4, Pat Gleason cover. I was debating getting this signed or sketched on by Pat at CGC's recent event that they were having with him, private signing. I debated, and I instead chose a different book that is that should be sketched on already. So we'll see what the end result is in a future video. But this is a really cool cover. I really like Omega Red and Wolverine's depictions by this artist. I never knew this book existed. I don't know if this is a variant cover. I'm pretty sure it's a variant cover, but I don't know how much of a variant, like if this is a ratio or what have you. Cyberforce 25. This is this Mark Silvestri as well? Might be. I think so. And it could be David Finch, but as a cover artist. But it's got the foil on it. Bought it for $3. I was like, I've never seen this book before. So I was like, let me do it. I did collect Cyberforce in the early days, in the very beginning. And then my interest waned, probably because of their scheduling. They could never get a book out in time. It was months and months. And if you're Rob Liefeld, sometimes years before the next issue drops. So I was like, well, that's probably why I stopped reading that particular book. Another one is Batman Superman World's Finest #4, the sort of the amalgam, the super, oh gosh, I forgot the exact name of the character, but both of them together. So picked that one up. On the Spider-Man front, picked up Amazing Spider-Man #7, the Gleason suit variant cover. Just thought it was a better design variant than some of the other design variants out there. Picked up the Edge of Spider-Verse Aranya Ramos variant cover. And picked up Spider-Punk #1 Del Mundo. I believe that's Del Mundo variant cover. Those are fun. Found a decent price. I think I paid about $50 for this for Once and Future John Boy Myers variant, the 1 in 25 for issue #25. It's a hard one to search for because the issue is 25 and it's a 1 in 25. So when you search for it, you get all sorts of other results back. But it's a homage to the first issue of Once and Future. Not taken out of the bag, but the sticker is covering King Arthur's face there. This is a series I collected in its completion. It's done now, and I picked up most of the variants as well. So also picked up this Batman 99. I won this through an auction. This is a Nightwing character design cover, who is Jorge Jimenez. So this is probably something I paid like $9 for, which is well below market. At a con, I think I paid $1 for each of these. These are the variant covers. I think this is Acuna's variant to FF #1. Yeah, Daniel Acuna's variant C, cover C. But they had two copies of this, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick this up. And it's a really cool cover. I've not seen this before. I did like the FF run when they did Future Foundation instead of Fantastic Four. So this was a no-brainer for me when I found it because I had never seen that cover before. 3 trading card variants. I forgot I owned this one. Ironheart 593. Or I'm sorry, Iron Man 593. This is the Legacy variant. The back cover is a trading card back, which has the stats of the character. So this is Riri Williams. Picked up this one. I picked up Champions #13, which is Nova. And then I picked up Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #25. So I picked these up really cheaply. I think they were like $5 or less. Can't remember. But I think at least the Ironheart is one that people might be looking for, given that Riri is in the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And also picked up Something is Killing the Children, Adam Hughes, the set, the Bloody Virgin, and the regular. This is issue 25? 21. I don't usually pick up these variants. They are plentiful. Boom does saturate the market with their variants, which I do not love. Every store and their mother has a variant to Something Is Killing the Children, or to House of Slaughter, or any number of Boom properties. I think they kill the market with that. But this was a cover buy. I appreciated Adam Hughes' work on this, so I was happy to snag these right before they came out. The last thing I'm going to show you are a bunch of books I bought off of Midtown. So Midtown had a huge sale about a month or two ago, and a lot of their things were 75% off. And there have been books I've been watching and just waiting, because Midtown is a good resource if you are just looking to fill a hole in your collection. Sometimes their variant covers are so pricey, and it's beyond the market. It's like just... they're just looking for someone to want to have to pay more money than it's worth. And so when they have a sale, sometimes it does go below market. So I bought some of these at Midtown, and actually I filled in some of the gaps on eBay, because some of the prices on eBay were cheaper than Midtown. But most of these are my Midtown sales that were 75% off. So that was helpful. Now you go back and these issues are still on the wall, but they're 10% off. You know, they're normal discount. So I would never buy this issue for 10% off. So I've been looking to collect and finish the Infinity Saga variant covers. So this is the, I don't know if you call it the party variant or the sketch Adam Kubert variant cover. So definitely love a Thanos book. So I picked this one up. And then on par with my love for Art Adams, I picked up from Midtown the Art Adams variant cover. And then he also did a black and white, which is cool. So these at 75% off were better than what was available on eBay. So I figured, let me snag these while I can. So that was issue number 1. Issue number 2, I also got on Midtown. This is the Steve McNiven variant cover. These variants I never knew existed until I saw them on Midtown. I was like, I need to have them. And I've been waiting for years for them to go on sale. And so finally they've gone on sale. So I bought in their dip. You can't find them too much except on eBay, and there's not many. Issue number 3, which is a Simone Bianchi cover with the Inhumans on it. So that's pretty cool. Not part of this haul, I showed it in a previous haul, is issue 4, but I'll show it just to be complete. This is the Ryan Stegman one that I bought at a local con. It's the only time I've ever seen one of these variant covers in person at a convention for sale. And then I bought on eBay issue number 5, which is the Sarah Pacelli variant cover. A bunch of different characters there. You got a Star Brand, you got Captain Marvel, you got Hawkeye. Terry Dodson did this issue number 6. Did not get this on Midtown. I was going to, and I found it cheaper on eBay, so I bought them at the same time. And then I bought and finished my collection of design variants. So issue number 1, issue number 2, Jim Chung design variant, Corvus Clave. Issue number 3, was it Black Dwarf? Yep, Black Dwarf. And then Proxima Midnight, issue number 5, design variant. I have issue number 6, which is the Thane variant, and I have issue number 1 or 2, 4, maybe. I have them all now. I just have to find them in my box to put them in order. Also from the Midtown sale, I picked up some other variant covers. So Infinity Wars number 6, the Mark Brooks variant cover with some of the alternative versions. So like Moon Knight, Spider-Man, and all that combined. Picked up 3 copies of Squadron Supreme number 1, the variant. I think this is Kirk. Who's Leonard Kirk? I don't actually know that artist, but it's a cool cover. And it's Hyperion, which there is some speculation on Hyperion and whether he's going to appear in any MCU. But for, really, I think I got these for like $3 or $4. So to pick up 3 copies. And then Miracleman is making a resurrection, a resurgence. And there are a lot of variant covers. I think at some point these are going to be sought after. So this is a little spec, but it's also me just wanting to pick up artists I collect and enjoy and the composition of the cover. So these are cover buys for me. So Joe Quesada picked up the Miracleman annual. This was an incentive variant, I think. Not sure which what it might have been, but different cover for the variant Kid Miracle versus Miracleman. I got issue number 8. This is the Dave Gibbons variant cover. That's pretty cool. This one's a favorite of mine. Olivier Coipel, who did issue number 6. Really cool cover. And I would imagine most of you watching this have probably not seen these variant covers. If you have, let me know if you've ever collected them. David Marquez did this issue number 9 variant. Just liked the fire on it. I thought it was pretty cool. And again, these were all like $3-4 with the discount. I thought that was fun. Adam Kubert did this number 8. The stickers covering his face. Sorry, but I just thought this was a cool design for the cover. Mike Del Mundo did issue number 6. Different like star constellations. We got Humberto Ramos did issue number 5. Definitely looks more comic booky, surreal there. And then last but not least is Jim Chung, who did issue number 5 as well. So there's different artists sometimes did to the same issue. So pick those up. I'd been looking at them for a while and I was like, I'm not going to buy them at full price or even at 10% off. But when you had them for 75% off, I was like, okay, now I'll get it because I'm getting it for like $3 or $4, regardless of if it was an incentive or not. So that's my haul. Big haul. And I appreciate you checking out the variants. Make sure you check out some of my other videos, including those from this most recent onslaught of comic books that I've just had in my collection and in my closet, and I just haven't done a video to show them to you. So wanted to make sure that it's turned into a vlog, you know, like a video diary of all the books that I pick up. But love sharing my collection with you. So thank you for being part of that journey. And yeah, hit subscribe if you're new to the channels. Comment down below, thumbs up, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.